So you can check on YouTube also, Dr. Rajan, as it is broadcasting.
Yes.
We did it a couple of days ago also.
Okay.
Video. Yeah. Namaskar, everybody. Rajanji.
Namaskar ji.
Namaskar.
Okay. So can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good.
The video is very dark.
Okay. My video is dark, right? Yeah, I'm going to go to the right light now. Yeah.
Better.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, I'm here.
Good, thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Let's see how this is working today.
You trying on a Google today?
Actually, I have, for people whom I know from before and who we know well, about 15 of them I have sent on Google. So you can connect by Google if you wish, or you can be here. So the idea was that if we get more than 100 people coming over here, and 15 people can be live with the camera on Google, then in which case we can give everybody a chance to be able to see each other, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, your choice. Yesterday it worked well. And
So, Dr. Rajan, I'm thinking, so we can, we still have only 100 people coming in. We can send everybody an email and tell that, okay, we have migrated to Google.
no, not yet.
And
Talk about this offline. Okay.
So, Balbukun, is there a lot of anything you need to sign in a Google different than Zoom?
Actually, in Google, you don't need to download anything.
Okay.
yeah, Google made it easier. They just actually integrated it with Gmail also now.
Okay.
Today they integrated it with Gmail, so it's Gmail, so it started showing on the left panel. So Google is trying actually hard to compete with Zoom on this new opportunity.
And
They simplified it, improved it.
And interestingly, what happens is, even though I'm working on two computers here, both the people from both computers can hear each other. except the images you won't see from between the two computers unless I kind of face each other like this. So you can see what they're looking like. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so
I didn't get that part, Dr. Rajan. What did you mean to say?
No,
Yeah, we didn't see it.
we didn't see it.
We don't see you. We don't see you on Zoom.
you don't see
you on Zoom.
the other computer screen.
Yes.
Yeah, I see the computer screen. So now we saw the computer screen. Just once we saw the computer screen.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm putting it in this way so both screens can see me.
So,
Hey Balmukund,
yes.
this is Neeta.
Just
Can
go
you send me the direction how to go in Google? Step by step, go through Google.
You don't have to. Don't worry about the Google part. Dr. Rajan is testing something else. Don't.
Okay.
It's not for you. Don't worry.
Balmukund,
Sir.
sometimes when Rajanji is talking, the sound becomes very loud. Is because is it the technology or is it something we can do about it?
Something about the technology, about this, about his laptop being too sensitive. So the moment he just comes a little closer, its calibration is so sensitive that the
Okay, that's fine. Okay, just
Yeah, let's see how it is now. How is my voice now?
It's very good.
not good. Very
Not
echoing.
No, it's very loud.
It's perfect for me.
And echo also.
Echo bhi bahut aa raha hai.
Yeah, echo भी रहता है.
For whoever for whom it is low, increase the volume in your computer. For whoever it is high, reduce the volume in your computer.
No, but we can't do that, Dr. Rajan. What's happening is that it dynamically changes. So while you're talking and then suddenly if you move a little bit, then your voice, the echo and this thing rises. And I don't know if it's Zoom plus your laptop or whether it's just, your laptop.
Well, whatever it is, the degree to which, who is this person?
If it doesn't happen on your other meet, then we'll know that it's because of Zoom.
Yes. But anyway, I find that the ability to do all of this is so fascinating. And my expectation is in about 2 months' time, we can have 600 people, right on live screen. 300.
Yeah, we can migrate to I think.
No. We'll have both going together. I'll explain this this is my thought for you. Okay. What happens is I'll explain offline about how we segment the group so that one group is here and the other. There is a rationale for how we can segment them, right? So we still have 8 minutes to go. Anybody have any questions?
Can you say, can you speak something about practices that can be done for enlarged prostate?
Okay, I'll speak about that right now. There is one thing for Avni. Avni, your computer tends to have feedback. Okay, so whenever you're not speaking, keep yourself on a mute, so you'll be fine. But I find with some computers it doesn't do that. Okay, so we'll figure out which ones it is and we'll watch out. So with respect to this question for enlarged prostate, for enlarged prostate, we don't know yet whether with certainty whether we have a routine whereby we can cure it. Okay, But on the other hand, what is known is okay. So, Nathubai Patel, can you please go into mute? Yeah, please mute your computer. We are getting feedback. Yes, that is good. Thank you. Okay. So but when we do this Bahya Kumbhak exercise, that seems to help in the case of, enlarged prostate and frequent urination that comes from that. We are testing with the mantra Hraum focused on the prostate to see whether we are able to help with it. So at this time, I cannot say with certainty, but what you can definitely try is the Bahya Kumbhak.
Is there a time duration or number of times one needs to do this Bhavya Kumbha?
Yes, the recommended time is 20 breaths and 20 contractions. And you do it twice a day. And if you are waking up in the middle of the night to urinate, then before you go to sleep, do it a third time.
I think you must have noticed I had stuffed nose, runny nose, as well as congestion. It cleared up after the mantra. But I've lost my sense of smell and taste for past 3 days. So I took, and this happened in March also when I had a cold, which lasted for a very long time. But this time it went away, but there's no sense or smell.
Okay, we'll fix it today. Okay, what we should do is we should do hum in the throat. You can do it right now. Stay on mute and keep doing hum 20 times while we are waiting. We have another 4 minutes to go. Hum is focused on the throat.
How do we do Bhaya Kumbhak? I forgot.
You fully exhale, pull up the pelvic floor like squeezing your buttocks, taking the abdominal area in, and you bring the chin towards the chest, and you hold out the breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and then you are able to breathe in again, releasing all the locks. We'll do it today. Don't worry. And by the way, go to the video section of our website or to the YouTube, and it's all right over there.
So this chanting of Haram is done separately or along with the Bhavya Kumbha?
Actually, you can do it with Bahya Kumbhak if you like, but the thing is you can do it separately, just focused on there. If it's working, that too will have an impact.
Is there any time limit on that if I do it separately?
Actually, since we are testing right now, perhaps the best time to do it is when you're exhaling and holding out the breath for 3 seconds or 5 seconds. At that time, mentally focus there and do Hraum only that many times. You may probably do Hraum, 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 Hraum 5 or 10 times during that 3 seconds. And that is good enough. And you will be doing it for 20 breaths, right? So effectively, that total duration will take about 7-8 minutes or so. So Devji had come here and he tuned out.
And to my usual.
Oh, you come back to your usual. Okay.
What was your experience on the other one, Devji?
I couldn't see my own picture.
Oh, okay. That's right. Actually, in the Zoom, your own picture comes on the right top side.
Bottom here. Right bottom.
It comes as a very small one. And I was looking to see whether there is a way to change it. And didn't seem. The one thing in Zoom is you can turn on something called turn on captions. So as I speak the words, you will get the words running in the bottom in the screen. So if you don't hear me well, you can read and know what I'm saying.
Narayan, when you read what is typing, sometimes it is like you feel like laughing.
Yes, it will sometimes, the words converted, it gives you gibberish also.
Change. प्यारे सी के नहीं संजय जैन
हाँ जी सुषमा जी मैं भी हूँ नमस्ते
आप सुन रहे हैं कौन है
संजय
या
Finally.
या
नहीं I've been attending on webinar last 3 days but 4:30 is not an appropriate time right now as we're trying to reopen so I couldn't join but today I'm here full time. Thank you.
So it's 5:30, Bal Mukund, let's begin. And everybody please mute yourself.
All right, give me a second. Good evening, everybody. This is your host, Bal Mukund, and there must be some new people here today. So for that, we have this quick intro to yoga and our yoga practice. So yoga is different from Western medicine in the sense that Western medicine treats the external symptoms, whereas yoga, even if it is palliative in nature, actually treats the root cause of your illnesses. And yoga, is a very good avenue to reduce the stress in your body. It can be done with physical exercises, breathing exercises, mantras, and other meditative practices. The most important thing to keep in mind is that the mind should not wander. Okay, so keep your mind focused, focus it on the breath, focus in the on the part of the body that's being exercised. And yoga is designed to increase the energy of communication in your body systems. It stimulates better immune system. It stimulates body's repair mechanism, what is called the parasympathetic response. It makes you feel better, and minor issues get resolved very easily. And
let me make a correction there.
yes.
Parasympathetic response is not the healing thing. What it does is it relaxes the body, and when the body relaxes, the potential for the immune system to work better, right?
Got it.
Okay.
All right. So, well, yoga can also be therapeutic, and Dr. Rajan has spent half a decade perfecting the electrophotonic device for diagnosis along with his therapy, which is very targeted, and it can cure a lot of incurable conditions. So coming to today's session, follow instructions diligently to avoid any adverse reactions. Keep your spine straight. That is probably the most important thing. Do your practices gently without strain and within your individual capacity. It's not a competition. Keep the limitation in duration or the count of the specific exercises as Dr. Rajan mentions. When in doubt, please seek clarification or avoid the practice. Remember that the liability is entirely yours. Do not multitask or merge two exercises. And slower you do, the better benefits you'll get out of this. And as I mentioned earlier, visualize the part of the body that's being exercised to get the maximum benefit out of it. And regular discipline discipline practice is the key to good health, to a good benefit from yoga. If you miss a day, use the video recording. Yoga is not just a physical exercise. It's much more than that, but it's not a religious practice either. So everybody from every religion is welcome to come and practice. Yoga brings good health of mind and body. It brings inner awareness and a sense of cosmic connection. And with that, I'll leave it to Dr. Rajan to start today's session.
So today's session, just as a reminder for everyone, is supposed to be longer than 1 hour. We had said it'll go on till 7 o'clock, but I'm going to close at 6:55 so that there is at least a few minutes to get feedback response, because we may not have as much time for questions. So as usual, let's begin with 3 ohms. Take a deep breath in. Let's begin again today with chakra vibrations, but we will go on to other exercises later. So focus in the perineum, and there may be some new people, so I'm going to repeat the instruction. Perineum is the point between the anus and the genital area. That is the part when you're sitting down, it doesn't touch the seat. And focusing there, we are going to do the sound lum. And when you do the sound lum, gently squeeze, like squeezing your buttock. So take a deep breath in. Lum. You can use the mudra where you can place the thumb at the end of the little finger, and pressing over there, you can do the sound lum. Take a deep breath in again. Lum. 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 Now let's go on to the next exercise. We are going to press in the ring finger, and at the same time, we are going to focus 1 inch above the perineum. This is behind where we urinate. And there we are going to do the sound vum. Take a deep breath in. Vum. Ramesh Gupta, you may want to mute yourself. Ramesh Gupta, mute yourself. Vum. 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 Vam. 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 Now let's go to the middle finger. We will do Ram behind the navel. So when you do it behind the navel, gently pull in the navel. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Now let's bring our awareness to the throat, in between the breasts in the middle of the body. And there we are going to do the sound yum, and get your index finger to your thumb. Take a deep breath in. Yum. 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 Now we come to the throat, and here we are going to do the sound hum, and keep your thumbs up in a loose fist. So take a deep breath in, and we go hum. 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 Now let's bring our attention right to the middle of the head. And here we do the sound chum. So when we do the sound chum, again, keep the thumb facing upward. Take a deep breath in. Chum. 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 Now we come to the top of the head. Again, you can keep the thumb up. We do the sound Om. Take a deep breath in. Now we will do our happy face breathing, our Ujjayi Pranayama. Bring your awareness to the throat and feeling a little stretch over there. Inhale and exhale slowly. Those of you who know how to do it, please proceed. For those of you who are new, focus on the throat with your eyes closed and feel how the throat feels. Then make a big smile in your face, but with your focus on the throat and eyes closed, and observe a slight stretch in the throat. Focusing on the slight stretch, inhale and exhale and feel the air rubbing at the throat. So it feels like restricted breathing. So take a deep breath there. So close your eyes, focus on the throat and continue. I'm going to show with my hand, lifting up as I inhale and bringing down as I exhale. I'm just to show you how slow I'm breathing. Okay, let's begin. Continue. Keep the eyes closed and keep the focus on your throat. If you keep the eyes open, the effectiveness is less. I'm going to call out about 5 names or so, people who need to focus a little more on the throat and make sure they feel the rub over there, that restricted breathing. So Urmila Sondhi is one person. The other person is Manjunath Benur and Hans Grover and Sudha Trivedi. The 4-5 of you need to watch your throat, and Surya Reddy too. You need to watch your throat and make sure you feel the rubbing over there. Okay, so come, make a little bit more effort. I'm watching you. Sudhaji, it's perfect. Sudha Trivedi is good. Continue that way. Okay. The rest of you are doing a little better than before, but try to make a little bit more effort. So Urmila Sondhi, Surya Reddy, Manjunath Benur and Hans Grover, make a little more effort in the throat. We are trying to stimulate the vagus nerve communication into the brain, and it is very light for you. It could be better. Very nice, Surya. It is happening. Those of you who have come on late, we are doing the Ujjayi Pranayama or the happy face breathing, focusing on the throat. We are feeling that restricted breath going over there. So please continue with that. Now we'll go on to the next exercise. We are going to do the mantra Haim Im So you've been doing it the last few days. Now I'm going to make a very slight modification for you to increase the power of it. Focus right in the middle of the chest. When you do Haim, and then as you go Im, feel it rising, and So feel Haim Im Haim Im Haim Im like that rising. Okay? So you do it mentally, of course. You're not chanting it outside. Just mentally continue. Haim Im By the way, this is the practice to improve the respiratory system, and it is also seems to be working for this COVID, this coronavirus. So Kiranji, we have actually done a recording today, which we'll share with you later. And I have to tell you, we had a second case in Delhi yesterday, where we were able to find that we could make a impact over there too. I'll share all of this with you later offline.
Yeah, fair enough. We can do it. Thank you.
Sir, we are not chanting, right? Just it is inside, we have to.
You're not saying it outside, you're mentally chanting it in your mind. Madhulika Jinsi, I'm answering your question which you have posed. Lotus pose can be used for any exercises in addition to meditation. So you can do it for all poses, but remember, when you use these, you have to make sure you don't do it with strain in the system. If you have to put a lot of work to keep the lotus pose and your legs are straining and paining, don't do that. Okay? So you can do it for all exercises, for including sitting down regularly, but it should be based upon comfort. And even for meditation, it should be based on comfort. If it is not comfortable, you will not go into the higher level of meditation.
Rajan sir, we concentrate while breathing in on the chest and saying I am.
No, you don't focus on the breath at all. The breath has no relevance. Normally, you don't even focus on your breath. It happens on its own. So don't focus on the breath. You're only focused on the mantra and the visualization that is happening.
Visualization go up to head or just only up to neck?
You feel it coming from here and going. If it goes up, fine. If it stops here, that's also fine. Just feel it rising from the mid-chest upward towards the throat. If it goes beyond, fine. Otherwise, also fine.
Thank you, sir.
Can you please repeat the mantra?
Haim im Haim im Haim im Haim im Sushil Mehta, you have it right as you have written. Haim im Haim im Haim im And for Madhulika, yes, the answer is yes for your question.
Dr. Rajan, the Haim is with the H, but the
Yes.
Im is just the I-M and is just the U-M?
That's correct.
Thank you.
Madhulika, any questions you have, go to the Q&A box. It is easier to give a reply in the chat box. It goes into different places. Tanvi Agarwal, if you come into video, I'll answer your question. Keep doing the practice and I'll show you what is happening to you. Do you find any kind of sensation in the upper chest, mid chest to upper chest? You need to unmute if you have to, yes. Don't hear you. Okay, now I hear you.
Go ahead, Naveen. Talk to him.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah, I'm a little confused. I've been doing this for a while, but I don't know what to expect or what should I be feeling.
You see, what happens is, let me ask you a question. Either one of you asthmatic or any kind of, affected by allergies or anything?
No.
Neither one of you.
No.
Now, when you do this, do you feel anything in this area up here, anything heat or sensation or anything?
Nothing in particular.
Okay, that's fine. It'll take care of it. It'll do its job. Continue.
Okay. All right.
Mute yourself, please. Jayashree, unmute.
Narayan, initially I was feeling a little kind of a hot, like heat going from the chest area up. Then I developed kind of headache, kinds like heaviness.
Visualize the Haim going to the top of the head. Start from the chest and go all the way to the top of the head. The headache will go away. Do it now.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go on to the next exercise. Jayashree, you feel the slight release of the headache? Yes. Keep doing for a minute or so and clear it out, and then we can go to the next exercise. We are doing Anulom Vilom Pranayama, or the alternate nostril breathing, as the next exercise. So those of you who are new, you should understand, we inhale from the left nostril and by closing the right nostril, and when you inhale, feel the sensation go from behind the right eye over the right side and lodge in the middle of the brain. And you close the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Feel the vibration come from the other side and go out. Inhale from the right nostril, feel it go through the left side and lodge in the middle of the head. And then you close the right nostril and exhale to the left and feel it go. So continue this as the process.
And on my forehead.
That is good, but no discomfort, right? Yeah. But can you, after you did all that hum, is your smell better? Can you smell something?
Not yet.
Okay. You don't have a flower nearby to smell. Okay. So that's fine. So mute yourself. That's good. We'll talk later. Okay. Now let's go on to the next exercise. We are going to do Kapalbhati. As you exhale, pull up the pelvic floor and the abdominal area goes in, and then you relax. Inhalation happens passively. Now, for those of you who are new, I'm going to show you how to do it, but the others can continue. For those of you who are new, keep your hand in your abdominal area and blow your nose. And when you blow your nose, see what happens. Your pelvic floor lifts and the abdominal area goes in like that. But there is a jerk involved over there. Now you want to do the same thing without a jerk. So what you do is, instead of the sudden jerk of the blowing the nose, you pull, as you exhale, vigorously pull up the pelvic floor and the abdominal area goes in, and then you relax, automatically inhalation occurs. So that is how Kapalbhati is working. Try. If you can hear my breath, you'll be able to sense how the breath is going slowly. I'll come close to the microphone and you can hear my breath. Smooth but gentle. And when you do this like this, there can be no negative impact. If you do it with too much effort, then what will happen is, if you do it continuously for every day for a few minutes, after a couple of years, you can have hernia surgery. Okay. Now let's go on to Brahmari humming. Take a deep breath in and we go. You're simply making a nasal sound. Let's try it one more time. Now let's use the hand position. Place the little finger under the base of the nostrils, the middle finger in the middle of the nostrils where the soft part meets the bone, so that if you press, you won't close the nostrils. Then the middle finger over the eyes, the index finger over the eyebrows, and the thumb closes the inner earlobe. Take a deep breath in and press the inner earlobes and all the other places very lightly and do the humming. Now we will go on to Bahya Kumbhak. So here we take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, like Kapalabhati, we pull up the pelvic floor, abdominal area going in, and when you continue to exhale through the chest, and when the chest is fully empty, bring the chin towards the chest, hold out the breath for 1, 2, 3 seconds, then slowly inhale and come back up. How long you hold out the breath is your individual capacity. I keep for 2 to 3 seconds. That way it is comfortable for everyone. If anybody is an expert in it and wants to keep it for 10 seconds, that's no problem. But whatever you do without strain. And when you inhale, it has to be slow. So if you hold out the breath too long, inhalation will become too rapid, and that's not a good thing. So continue.
Excuse me, what's the name of this exercise?
The name of this exercise is Bahya Kumbhak. Kumar Subramaniam, you can practice this with the Raum over there when you hold out the breath. Yes. Okay, now let's go on to the next exercise. Now we are going to do our spinal alignment. We start with the neck exercises. As we exhale, we bring our one ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, go towards the other shoulder. Inhale, come back up. For the benefit of Tanvi Agarwal, I will make the note that when we were doing the Haim Im it is to increase the respiratory efficiency of the body. And that ends up giving better energy in the system. Now, this may not be equally applicable to everyone, and particularly young people, but for the audience we are working with over here, it increases respiratory efficiency for many of them. Somebody had asked a question, I saw that flash by, about what to do for migraine. It is different strokes for different folks. So if you have an issue, you need to contact me offline. Now we will begin rotating the head. As you exhale, turn the head as if you were looking over a shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, turn as if you are looking over the other shoulder. To the extent possible, when you know what you're doing, keep the eyes closed and keep the awareness within and observe the sensations within you. Follow the breath, observe the inhalation, and as you exhale, see what is happening to you as the breath is leaving. Similarly, as you inhale, watch what is happening to you. Now, as we inhale, take the head back, and exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Next time when you exhale and bring the chin towards the chest, as you inhale, we go in rotation half a circle and complete the exhalation the other half. When you complete the circle, let's go in the opposite direction. Okay. Now we go on to our shoulder exercises. We will do alternate shoulders. Inhale, lift up a shoulder, and exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. And the other shoulder, inhale, and as you exhale, rotate and bring it down. Continue.
When we are doing this exercise, whether we have to concentrate on breathing or we have to concentrate on shoulder.
Both.
When you lift, it is inhale. When you come back, it's exhale.
Okay. Now lift up both the hands. Inhale, make the palm perpendicular to the forearm and stretch out the fingers. Exhale, take the thumb in and make a downward facing fist. Inhale and exhale. If you want to do a mantra with it, then you can do I'm him, I'm hum. I'm him, I'm hum. It's a mental mantra.
I'm hum upward, right?
It doesn't matter. Actually, it's for both hands. One hand is I'm him, the other is I'm hum. Excellent. Now in line with the elbows in line with the shoulders, we rotate around the wrist. Inhale half a circle and exhale half a circle. And if you want to do a mental mantra, you can do I'm neem, I'm numb.
Is it I'm or I?
I'm. Let's go opposite direction. Okay, interlock the fingers and bring it behind the head, and make sure the elbows are directly pointing to the two sides, which means your two elbows are in 180 degrees angle. Don't bring the elbows forward. Keep it straight out. As you exhale, rotate your spine. Inhale, come back. Exhale, rotate the other way. Inhale, come back. Okay, now we will do both shoulders together. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it and bring it down. Inhale and exhale, rotate back. Okay, now as you exhale, cross your hand over the opposite knee and take the other hand behind you and turn as you exhale. As you inhale, come back and go the other way as you exhale. Keep the awareness within. Okay. Now, cross your one leg over the other, interlock the hands, and as you exhale, pull on the leg and turn the head. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull on the leg, and then you turn the same side as the leg you're holding. Inhale, release, and exhale, turn. Let's cross the other leg. Exhale, pull and turn. Okay. Now, let's stand up. And those of you who want to be careful about your balance, hold a chair and take your leg as far back as you can and bend at the waist, keeping the head up. So lean forward, keeping the head up without bending the middle of your back. For those of you who don't have a problem with your balance, bring your hands behind your back and get hold of your opposite elbows if you can reach. Holding the elbows, take a deep breath in and lift up the chin as high as you can, and keeping the shoulder pulled back and chin up. As you exhale, lean forward. And as you lean forward, you will feel the stretch right from the hip all the way down to the feet. You may feel a twinge in your calf muscles or hamstring muscles. Just observe all the sensations. Inhale and exhale into the sensations. Slowly inhale and come up. Now please take your seat again. And this time, we will combine two exercises together. Bring your hands behind your back if you're sitting on the floor, and keep the palms facing, the fingers facing forward. Those of you who are on a chair, just hold the sides of the chair and take a deep breath in and make a backward bend. Feel the pressure in your hands. Now, as you keep this backward bend, we will do cycling with the legs. Inhale, lift up one leg and exhale. Continue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's go to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now we are ready to go on to our deep breathing, our Bhasrika Pranayama. Many of you are familiar with it. Those of you who are new, all this is full breathing. And how do you ensure full breathing? The lower lung, middle lung, and upper lung, all of them breathe. First, make sure keep a hand in your abdominal area. When the lower lung breathes, it pushes down and the abdominal area comes out. As the middle lung breathes, the chest expands sideways. When the upper lung breathes, the shoulder pulls back. And as you exhale, slowly relax, all of it empty. So you need to do only that. Inhale, feel the stretching back, exhale, but make sure the abdominal area comes out as you inhale. Once you're comfortable with it, you can keep a loose fist with the elbows by the side of the chest. As you inhale first and feel the abdominal area come out, then inhale into the chest, slightly lift up the elbows as the chest expands. And then as the upper lungs breathes, take the shoulder back and open out the palms. Exhale, come down. Let's go. 1. Exhale slowly. 2. Exhale slowly. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Relax, bring down your hands, keep the eyes closed. If any of you feel any sensations in your head, raise your hand. Keep it raised. Okay, that's good. Now you can bring the hand down, keep the eyes closed, keep observing the sensations. Let's go to the next round. Loose fist again. Elbows by the side. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Eyes closed, relax, observe the sensations within. Yeah, Tanvi's husband, observe how the sensations quickly go down your neck and are going downward. Keep observing it. And Tanvi, you can observe how it is clearing from the head. Just observe. Keep your eyes closed and observe as we go into meditation. Om will be playing in the background. If you have a personal mantra, you can do it. Mentally affirm to yourself, may you be guided to fulfill the purpose for which you're born. With that as a thought, we will end the session. It is 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Now, tomorrow again, it will be an hour-and-a-half session. I'll try to do it differently. I tried to answer all the questions that were put in right through the Q&A box, so no more questions for today. If there is anybody who wants to comment on anything, we'll just give a couple of minutes today. If within the next 2-3 minutes, we should finish the session. Did anybody feel substantially different today from another day? Tanvi, you want to share something?
You want to share something? Not from today's session, but since the time we have been doing the back spine alignment, when we do Haim, I feel pain. I don't know why is it so, but I think with this practice, it will improve.
Can you sense how your chest feels now relative to when you began?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Can you sense your chest, how it feels now relative to how we began the session today?
Not like, yeah, even for the Haim, also like I was very, like I could feel the sensations very well, but I have only felt the pain for the back alignment.
Actually, what happened for you was when you did this breathing exercise, right? This last one. Did you feel anything clearing? Did you feel vibrations going in the chest or a back?
No, not today.
You didn't feel it today?
Not today, no.
The thing is, you see, the sensory ability for you, it will not be there. It'll be very, very mild. But what it is you should feel the sensation go down. For your husband, when you did the second round, what is your name?
Naveen.
Naveen. When you, did you feel first time it stayed in the head, it was slow going, second time it went down more rapidly. You felt that?
I mean, I did feel in the head,
Yeah.
but I can't, I mean, at this point, I can't differentiate the rate at which it dissipated. But both the times I could feel it in the head.
Okay. So thank you. And
Dr. Narayan.
Yes.
One person said loss of taste, 60% people affected by COVID lose. So she may be instructed to give a test or something.
Yeah, I am aware of that.
Okay.
But I don't think she has any other indication of it. It was more because of a cold she caught a long time back. So anyway, I understand. That's a good point. With that, shall we close today or any quick comments from anyone?
Thank you, sir.
Who is it is unable to get my picture?
Yeah, I'm not able to get your picture. I was having it for most of the time, but now your picture is not there. In the center, your picture from before.
Yes, actually, now, do you see me now? Well, I don't know the answer. We'll figure out technology issues. No, Zoom is there. You can come on Zoom too. Not a problem. We are only trying this out. Okay. So see you then tomorrow. Namaste, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Balmukund.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.